Hey guys, Mike here from Messy Entertainment. In this video we're going to be taking a look at custom components. So by custom components I mean custom components in here, so the custom option we got there, not the custom style. In fact this custom style I may change to empty because that's what it is really, it's just an empty style. Right, so now what a custom component is a way to use your own scripts, or an example I like using is TextMesh Pro because I've used that with UI styles before. So what I'm going to do is show you on just a normal script, well a Unity script that you'll probably end up using with a text at some point. So what that will be is in the layout and then the size filter. So what we can do is, right, so where we've got that component, just have it in a prefab, but we don't want to use the actual prefab for anything, so we don't really need anything else on there. We're literally, I mean, we might as well leave that on there. But what we're going to do is drag this into the template component, right? So the actual component that we're after here is the size filter, yeah? That is what we want to use as our custom component. So I'm going to grab that. Note as well, I'm not going to drag the game object here, and I will just to show you what will happen. So I drag that in there, and you can see here that we're actually referencing the rect transform there. Alright, because that's the first object it come to, which is not what we want. So we want to select the game object, but then in the inspector grab the actual script that is, so it's the actual component that's the prefab, if you like, rather than the object. So we've done that now. So what we can do here is I'm going to click always add, because none of my components at that path, so in this case at the root, has got a size filter on there. So if I click always add and then apply that, we're going to always add a size filter to it. Note as well the colours did change as well because it was updating to the properties of the style. But yeah, so we drop one of them scripts on it as well. So now what we can do is, no matter where these are in your project, we can click that, and then this is kind of like our style for that now. So we could say preferred size, and then when you see these are not preferred size, but when we apply it, they are now. And another thing we could do, so let's change them to minimum size, but now let's only apply it to one of them. So let's click this excluded but properties and exclude the horizontal fit, right? So now we'd expect it to only change the vertical, okay, to minimum size. So let's apply that, and it's ruined the actual game object, but ignore that at the moment. You can see that the script's gone on there, and it is just the vertical fit that is changed because we've excluded the horizontal. Now a good reason for this excluded properties is obviously if you want to exclude them, but I'm going to show you an example with TextMesh Pro now, where you'd probably, well, 9 times out of 10 you will have to use that. So there's me TextMesh Pro. Great asset, by the way, and I don't know the developer, so I've got no reason to advertise his stuff other than he has a great product. So there's me prefab of it, and then I'm going to just create a few more that are actually going to be me style. So we're going to treat this exactly the same as any other object we assign to the style. So notice as well, I am actually just going to leave this text component there, and because there is no text component at the root that we find, it doesn't matter, we're just not going to, so you know, what you could do here, okay, and what I'm going to do here is actually show you. I'm going to create some normal text. And these are all going to share the same properties, but the one with Text Mesh Pro will update as Text Mesh Pro, and these will update as these. So we're going to highlight them all, and we're just going to drag them all so we get the find by name on all of them. And then our custom component, we're going to go to our Text Mesh Pro. We're going to drag that component in there. We're going to always, we're not going to need to always add it because it's already added anyway. We're going to remove that. And we are going to, this time we are going to exclude the text, and I'll show you why in just a minute. You've probably already worked that out anyway. So we've got template in there, I've written template in there. So let's have a look at our style and try and match it similar. So we'll want to go to red. Let's get that red. Font size 14, size might be different, but yeah, that's alright. Right, so yeah, so now if I click apply, we would expect the Text Mesh Pro to have this component copied to them. And there we go, we've got that. Them ones there are Text Mesh Pro, and these ones are Unity. Right, now why did we exclude this text property? Let's make that a bit bigger. So now I've changed the size on that and apply it. Notice this one hasn't got the size because this one is over here. So a lot of the times you wouldn't do this. I mean, you might. I've never thought of doing it this way. I suppose if you had Text Mesh Pro, you wouldn't be using Unities, I suppose. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so if we want it, why did we exclude the text property? Because on here, this text property has template in it, and obviously we don't want all these to have the same text. I mean, we might do, and if we did, that's fine. We'd just remove text, so you can see if I apply that now, we're not touching the text. But if I remove that and apply it, now they're all going to be updated to template. See, because that's what it is on the template. So that works with any script. I mean, let's just make a quick test script. C#, let's give it that looked dirty, didn't it? Oh, let's just have on string. On string, integer, integer. Yeah, that'll do us, won't it? So let's just grab this because we've already got a prefab. Let's wait for that to update. Yeah, so we can see our values here. We've got string there, I'm an integer there. So let's drag that script in there. And let's then click always add, because none of these have it on there at the minute, so we can always add this script to them if it's not there. And there you go, you've got that. So if you wanted to then, I'm a string, let's just write hello in there, and let's write 100 in the integer, but then exclude the integer property. I'm integer. So you notice we do pick a load more up. It's because we're using reflection, and I may filter that again soon, so get it a bit more better. I think it's probably because it's coming from mono behavior and it's just picking everything up. But yeah, we'll keep improving that. So yeah, we're going to expect just the string to say hello on all of them. Let's apply that, and there you go, your values have been updated. And then if we remove that, we'll also get the integer value. So you can see how it'll work with any script. Alright, so I'm going to end this video here. So yeah, cheers for watching. I'll see you in the next one.